The Olympics for me was a huge learning situation, and I loved every minute of it.
You can think someone has decent talent and they can look like they have decent talent, but what she did is kind of off the chart. It's unheard of.
Definitely still have nerves. I mean, it's a big meet. The U.S. is kind of stacked right now.
Anytime you get the 16 best in America though, it's just a battle. This could turn out to be one of the hardest teams ever to make. Got some colorful shoes going now.
Everyone's noticed them. Maybe I'll bust them out for Sunday, long run day. Neon shoe debut.
You're finished loosening up. We'll get sticks. We'll go that way because I want the wind behind us, okay? We'll get like 4 or 5, 4 runs in, we'll start short. Get 4 or 5 in, and then we'll do a little bit of ankle weight. Then we'll do a little bit of reaction stuff on the bleachers.
Okay.
And that should be pretty good. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
My name is Brynn King. Right now we're at Roberts Wesleyan, college I go to, in Rochester, New York. And today we're just gonna go through a light sprint day. The main focus of my season right now is jumping. So this is kind of just wake up my nervous system and stuff. We're gonna do a lot of pole runs from a couple different steps, some different variations of it. I'm gonna add ankle weights and stuff. And then we're just gonna do some stuff on the bleachers. Again, all about firing the nervous system, getting some quick feet and stuff, and then a few hops at the end, and that is pretty much all for today.
What's kind of the objective of today's workout, and what are y'all looking to do?
Mainly today's what we call light run day, so we're gonna try to just wake up the nervous system a little bit. We did jump yesterday a little, but we wanna, more than anything, check out kind of our body from head to toe, see if anything on us is bothering us as far as physio, if we need any help there. Right now, things look pretty good, but it's more kind of a neuromuscular reaction day that we're gonna do. So we'll do some light running, we will do some pole runs, we'll do some reaction things on the bleachers. And then from there, tomorrow will be more of a recovery day, and then Sunday's gonna be a pretty hard jump day. It'll be the first day that we back up to a full approach probably since T2 Nationals.
And obviously I'm assuming everything's kind of leading up to USA's to try to make that team again?
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. And it's going to be a tough team to make. People are jumping well. Katie's always jumping well. She has a bid. There's 3 more spots. Sandy's jumping well again. Emily Grove is very experienced. She's jumping well. Gabby's jumping good. You have both Mall sisters that are jumping. You know, this could turn out to be one of the hardest teams ever to make. So yeah, we gotta be ready to go. It is very competitive, as competitive as any. I've been to so many USAs and competed in so many coaching. You just never know what you're in for in that stadium. It's certainly, anytime you get the 16 best in America though, it's just a battle. So, day of matters, day of matters.
Definitely a lighter day, so I'm not super tired or anything, but I like a pole run day. That was something that I struggled with coming in. I did not run naturally with the poles. That's been a huge focus since I've been here. Almost all of my sprinting is done carrying a pole. So at this point in time, I feel more natural running with the pole than I do without. So I love these days, kind of easy on the mind, everything, but I like getting a good sweat, getting a nice little work in. Nothing too hard, but focusing on something that I definitely need a lot of work on.
If I get in your way at all too, just tell me to move.
Okay, you're good.
Remember, you're thinking constantly forward up, right?
Okay.
Your short amount of time in the sport, but you've seen so much success, and what do you kind of attribute to that?
Yeah, so I really didn't start jumping until my junior year of high school, and then even then I jumped for about 3 months, tore my ACL, was out for the rest of the year. So the first time I ever competed in high school was my senior year. So that's kind of late, especially if you're wanting to do it in college, but I did. I was able to be recruited and stuff. I went to Duke. I loved my time there, but I didn't see the growth that I wanted to see from myself. I decided to enter the transfer portal because I had 2 more years of eligibility left, and I was just like, you know what? I want to really go for it these last few years, put myself in whatever situation I think would be best strictly for my pole vault. I give myself a year, give everything I had to pole vault and just see where it took me. I got a call from Jen and it took me to Rochester, New York. Not a place that I thought it would. Originally, I wouldn't even look up north because I hate the cold weather, but I was like, you know what? I told myself I was gonna go where I thought I could jump best. This is my opportunity to come jump for Rick and Jen. And then the first year was better than I could have ever imagined. I set myself some lofty goals with the help of Rick and Jen, and that, like, the biggest goal I had set when I first came here was to jump. We thought it would take 450 to make it to trials. So if I made it to trials, that was gonna be like extreme success for me. And then a few months in, we started to realize, okay, I don't think that's like a big enough goal. And the whole season was just unreal. It was just setting goals, crossing them off. I had a whole list on my mirror and stuff. And it took me to a place I never thought I could be.
You can think someone has decent talent and they can look like they have decent talent. But what she did is kind of off the chart. It's unheard of. So it's almost scary at times, or a little surreal. But as a coach, you just coach. You have a system, you do what you've always done. I did it with Jen, and I never questioned success. I embrace it, I invite it. It's a confidence issue, and I just didn't ever think she would jump what she jumped. And I never even considered making an Olympic team. I never considered breaking the NCAA record. It never even entered my thought process. I just every day coached, and we progressed. You know, one of these days I'll sit back and think about it more, but I don't think about it too much because it makes you a little nervous. It's like, you're not really supposed to improve like that. So it's kind of surreal. So what are you going, like a 5 and then like a 7?
Yeah, I still have another 3, and then I'll go.
That was 3?
Yeah, that's 3. I'll do one more 3, and then 2, then 5, then 7.
That's fine.
A nice long warm up. This year looked a little different. I was sick a lot in indoor, so that took me out a lot of indoor. I was still able to compete and stuff, had a good NCAAs, and then was able to break the outdoor collegiate record, Texas Relays, my first outdoor meet. So that was super exciting. And then a back injury took me out for a little bit of the rest of the season. So I jumped a lot less this year, but still saw a lot of success, and now I'm training and getting ready for USAs. So it's been quite the journey. Definitely not what I thought was gonna happen, but I've been loving every minute of it and am excited to continue it and see where it takes me.
Can you walk me through what you're kind of looking for with these and what their
Well,
main
right now
goals?
it's really more or less part of the warm-up still. And more than anything, in a minute I'll ask her from head to toe if anything's bothering her or anything that doesn't quite feel right, if there's tightness anywhere. And if all systems are go more or less, then we'll go ahead and start doing some full runs. Like I said, to kind of in preparation for Sunday when we actually jump and take our full run for the first time in a while. My job is, when I come into that 2-hour workout, it's a challenge. It's a chess match every day, and I have to improve the little things. And if I improve enough little things over time in a pole vault in such a technical event, it becomes an exponential effect on the athlete, where once they start getting better, they just accelerate because we're hitting it from every angle. And once that happens again, it's exponential. So now you're getting huge gains because we're thinking way ahead in our system of how to develop skills that maybe aren't quite presently challenging, but they're going to be down the road. So the base work's going to be in there. How you feeling? Anything head to toe bugging you? Everything decent?
No, I feel pretty good actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's out of the ordinary. Yeah?
Yeah.
So pretty good then, yeah?
Yeah, pretty good overall.
Okay. Well, that's good news.
Yep, I'll take it. I have a really unique situation because I have Rick, who's been coaching at that level forever, and then I have Jen, who was jumping at that level forever. So I really get both sides of it. And she's been able to help me in ways that coaches haven't been able to help me in the past. A lot more like, I was super nervous for the Olympics and stuff, and just all the logistics going around it. And she was pretty much able to kind of walk me through exactly what I should expect for everything. So that has helped me and kind of calmed a lot of nerves, because I had never even competed in an international meet, and then all of a sudden I'm going to the Olympics. So I almost, although I hadn't had that experience before, having her by my side made me feel like I was a little bit more experienced. And it was definitely helpful through the whole process, especially like the first year I was here, because I was doing things I'd never even done before. And to have someone who's already done all those things and kind of be able to be like, no, you're good, like this is how it's gonna go, has been super helpful. Can we do the 3-3-3s? Skip those.
No, we'll go right into some 9s.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
You feel all right with that?
I feel good.
Okay. Hey, start a little more, probably about just past the box a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I want to get this angle. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
You should have enough room there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this far fine, or do you want me to scoot up?
I think you'll be all right there.
That's good.
Yeah. Good.
You just near on my mid.
That was good.
Felt good.
Felt fine?
Yeah.
Good. All right, very good. Remember, we're gonna go forward first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Forward first.
Got some colorful shoes going now.
Yeah. Everyone's noticed them. I like them. Was that forward enough?
Say it again.
Was that enough forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it looks good.
Okay.
Looks good. Let's do a 10.
Okay. Want me to scoot back or start in the same spot?
Wherever you're comfortable.
Okay. Scoot back.
Can you tell I'm a distance runner, former distance runner? I can't keep up with you with sprinting 100, barely 100 meters. I'm like sucking wind.
I'm sucking wind too. This is my event.
That was good. Do another one of those.
Another 10?
Feels pretty good.
Yeah, it feels good. I like it.
Beats running in the wintertime out here, right?
Yeah. My hands are frozen off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was all headwind into that one.
I know.
Yeah. That's how it changes. That was good. 1, 9, then 1 with the ankles.
Okay.
Okay. And they can both be 9s.
Both 9s.
Both 9s.
The wind here, it's like, oh, are we gonna be tail or cross? Psych, in your face. This is why I hate Rochester wind. Nine feels short after I do 10.
Yeah.
It's ankle weight time. Yeah, the first time is always like, you're like, oh, they're light, it's not gonna do anything. And you're like stuck in the quicksand. So focus on getting my knees up when I run. So I'll just do another pull run with the ankle weights. They're not super heavy. I think they're like 1.5 pounds maybe. Just enough to make it where your hip flexors really have to work to get your knees up. Helps with the main part of the run. And they're nice and hard.
Good. You put the sneaks on.
Sneaks on.
Do a little bit of stair work.
Okay.
Nice light day. Don't want to beat you up too much, right?
Yeah. Be fresh.
So obviously you've been in Rochester for a few years.
Yeah.
What has been like your favorite thing about it and least favorite? Because I know I heard you say like, oh, the wind is hard here because it's like swirling. But like, what's something you like really liked that you didn't think you'd like it? You know?
I like the area. It's a little bit smaller. I came from Houston, and I especially saw it like during the Olympics. It's very like community oriented. I felt like everyone kind of came together to support me. So that's definitely something different than Houston's way too big for like something like that. I've liked that. Least favorite part, the weather.
I knew that was gonna
I'm a
be.
Texas girl. I like it hot. I like this. I do not like it cold. I don't know how to drive in the snow. My car slides all over the place.
That's funny.
But other than that, and I've handled the winter better than like I would have thought. It's not bad, it's just, I definitely prefer the sunshine and nice and hot.
You good?
Yep.
Let's do it.
So the Olympics for me was a huge like learning situation, and I loved every minute of it. I kind of was able to be put into a place that that's my goal, and now I got to see what I needed to work on, what level I needed to step up to be able to not even be there, but to be able to be competitive in that situation. So I think it was one of the best things for me. Obviously, it's super exciting to go and represent Team USA, but it also was good, I think, for my career. It kind of showed me what I want and what I had to look forward to and work forward to.
So now that you've kind of gotten like that big picture you've gotten there, how does it take away any of the nerves?
I definitely still have nerves. I mean, it's a big meet. The US is kind of stacked right now, but at the end of the day, I love to compete. So I love going to meets where good people are there. I think it makes me jump better. I love the atmosphere. I love getting into a good competition. So I'm definitely nervous, but I think it's a good nervous. It's nerves and excitement because those are the types of meets that I love to go to. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
But there's a difference between being in a meet and participating and being in a meet and being competitive and becoming a factor. That, I think, is the difference. Last year, she jumped in a meet, but she didn't participate. She became a competitor. She became a factor. She made the U.S. Olympic team. Look, only 3 girls every 4 years make the U.S. Olympic team in pole vault. You think of the odds of that. I mean, you're like 1/50th of getting drafted in the NFL. They're taking 300 guys a year. So to make an Olympic team, 1 and only 3 every 4 years, that's less than 1 human being a year is going to make the Olympic team in pole vault. So the bottom line, now you're a competitor, and I think that's the difference. She can enter this meet, win, lose, draw, qualify, don't qualify, but as a competitor, not as a participant. I think that's the biggest difference. Lost to Mike on that one, huh?
Yeah, funny hopped it right off of me.
We're good.
You good?
Yeah,
Cool.
we're good. Like I said, tomorrow, drills, shakeout, and Sunday's go day.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
And get right after it.
Last question. At Division II Nationals, I think David Wynn made friendship bracelets for everybody.
Yes.
Do you have yours still? Do you have it on?
I do have it on right there.
Let's go.
I wear it every day.
Love that. Awesome.